something really exciting is happening this weekend. I've got Dr. Natalie Sorrel-Charlesworth with me, who is a big part of the event. Can you tell me what it is?
This week coming, it will be Lancaster Lit Fest's first autumn weekend, where we will be celebrating the work of several local and indeed international award-winning authors who have all got new titles coming out this autumn.
So I live in South Cumbria, so it's very hard for me to get to Lancaster for these sorts of events, but I love to take part. But this is special this year. So what are you doing to make sure that it's inclusive?
Yeah, we had to cancel our 2020 festival because it was running in March. So we were about to launch just as COVID came in. So in order to keep providing our events and giving a platform to artists and authors, we've gone online. And we ran our March 2021 festival entirely online, completely free via our streaming platform Crowdcast. And we're doing exactly the same this autumn. So it's completely free to access. You can find all the links on our website at www.litfest.org. Although it's completely free, because it's online, you do need to reserve your space in advance so you can get the link to access the event to avoid disappointment. There's no limit on attendance, but make sure you get your link.
Well, you've got so much going on. I might not be able to hit everyone, but I can follow it up on YouTube. If I wanted to catch up on anything, how would I access that?
Of course. In order to maximise the amount of people we can reach, both due to people's work and family commitments, and indeed for our international viewers, because we had some people from around the globe in different time zones in March, we have been able, thanks to the authors' agreement, to make these events available for 30 days via our YouTube channel. And there's in fact, there's still some of our LitFest 2021 March events on there, along with lots of other events and resources that we've recorded for you to enjoy.
I love that National Poetry Day is on Thursday, the 7th of October, and that's when you're launching your event. So what is the big launch going to be?
Well, when we were thinking about doing an autumn weekend, because quite a few of the authors that are involved have been involved with LitFest in the past, and we were hearing that they were all having books coming out around the same time. And then we twigged, as you do, that it was going to be National Poetry Day on the 7th of October. And we haven't done anything for National Poetry Day for the last few years since we moved the festival to March. We used to be in October. But we've been so busy planning that we haven't done anything. So we thought we should really start with a bang and chime in with the National Poetry Day theme for this year, which is choice. And we invited poets of all ages and experience across the Northwest to submit poems to us on the theme of choice. Maximum of 40 lines and various other criteria they had to meet their own original work. And we have been somewhat inundated with submissions. So initially we were planning to combine all of those submissions into a very special poetry mosaic on our website. So it will be visual, but it will also be navigable by author's name and by title and by theme. And we've had over 300 submissions from both schools and from individuals, all levels of experience. And we were originally planning to launch that on Monday, but we've just been so lucky and overwhelmed really by all of the submissions we've had that might take till Tuesday morning. But the first sign that LitFest is coming live will be that mosaic going up on our website.
Well,
and from there,
sorry. No, I was going to say,
there,
what's happening next then?
From there, Hannah Hodgson, who is a fantastic local Cumbrian poet, will be hosting our National Poetry Day mosaic event. And she will be picking her 12 favourite poems from that mosaic, and they will be invited to read, the poets themselves, to read their work on Thursday, the 7th of October. Hannah will be hosting the whole event. I will be introducing. And she's also going to read some of her own work and some other poems that are already out there by great poets that relate to the theme of choice. So it's going to be a gala evening about why we love poetry.
You've got several actually Cumbrian poets involved as well. We've got Polly Atkin and Kim Moore. Who else is going to be joining you from that are sort of Cumbria based?
From our other lovely Cumbria authors, we have Karen Lloyd, who is a fantastic nature and environment writer. And born in Cumbria, of course, Sarah Hall, whose new lockdown novel, as it were, Burnt Coat, is out right now and receiving fantastic reviews. We're very lucky to have Sarah back. She talked to us in March about her back catalogue and particularly about her love for the short story. But this event is going to be a showcase for her new novel, and that will be taking place on the Friday, the 8th of October.
It seems like such an amazing program. I've actually got it pulled up from litfest.org. You've got the whole program there on PDF, so you can sort of see all the amazing work that you've put in personally, but also the group of people who are involved as well. Can you remind me, how do I book those tickets to join in the different events?
Along with the PDF, there is also event pages on the website. So it will say Litfest Autumn Weekend at the top of the web menu, as it were. And if you go into there, you'll find a full list of our events. And if you click onto each one, there'll be a link to reserve a ticket. There'll also be a link at the bottom to take you to our Litfest online bookshop, because we're offering a £3 discount off all of these brand new titles. And also the possibility to get a free signed bookplate by the author.
Ooh, very cool.
Indeed, Polly has drawn lovely little owls on all of her book plates. So they're special, one-of-a-kind ones.
Thank you so much for joining me. It is a completely full program. I'm particularly excited about the international fiction section, but I love the fact that you've got a combination of sort of globally recognized authors, but also local authors who are award winning. We're kind of sort of an embarrassment of riches, really. We've got so much talent here. So thank you so much for putting this on.
Thank you very much. Yes, it's been a pleasure to be able to celebrate the best of the local and the international with Juan Gabriel Vasquez. And thankfully, support from Lancaster University will allow us to run our first inaugural Lancaster International Fiction Lecture.
Oh,
and that will be
wonderful.
Rounding things off on the Tuesday.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for talking.